Another thing that's crazy, Uncle Russell Simmons, had to step down from all his companies due to some sex allegations. We are now in our segment, Facts and Opinions. Writer Jenny Lumet, she's actually a screenwriter, came out and said that Russell Simmons sexually assaulted her. Crazy part about it, Russell Simmons just did a deal with HBO to do Def Comedy Jam. They have since removed him from Def Comedy Jam. It's still going to air. He's just not going to be a part of it. I'm sure he's still going to get paid for it. It's just his name's not tied to it, which is crazy because anytime you think of Def Comedy Jam, you think of Russell Simmons. But the thing that gets me with this is that not only did he step down from all his companies, it's just the fact of, from what I understand, pretty much the only black man that pretty much has got caught up in the whole sexual allegations thing as of this year so far. We did hear about Kevin Spacey, Dustin Hoffman, Matt Lauer from the Today Show, and another thing that gets me is Charlie Sheen as well. He ain't really doing anything, I wouldn't say as far as sexual allegations.
Well, he's put them at risk for HIV. That's attempted murder. And
I don't understand it, like...
You don't?
No, I understand him. I'm just saying the whole Russell Simmons situation. Like, why does he have to step down from all his companies, but you still got to...
Because nobody wants to affiliate themselves with a freak. That's why.
Charlie Sheen is a freak and he's still getting work. That's the thing.
I'm not saying that is right. I'm saying that's the mentality of the people that are severing ties, right? They don't want to be associated with a freak. That's what they are saying. But your president is the biggest freak. So I don't know. How do you set any standard for anything else in this whole world when the president is grabbing by the pussy? Like, who? Okay, so the president does it. So Joe Schmo at Joe Schmo Plumbing isn't going to do it? Like.
But my thing is like, these are allegations.
Right.
These are not.
Right, but see, maybe he knows that it's true, and maybe that's why he just went ahead and stepped down before. She's a screenwriter
there's
too.
There's a lot of. That's the thing. That's just like right now. If me and you were offset, and you know what I'm saying, you said I grabbed your breast.
Oh,
like. I mean, am I gonna lose my shit because you said I grabbed? Like, that shit is bogus as fuck to me. Like,
no,
how can somebody
because you don't grab breasts, you don't.
We don't
touch
go around saying, "Hey, oh yeah, she touched my dick."
Because usually we don't do that. Remember, we had this conversation on one of the other episodes,
we did.
And we talked about like how it's just like that. It's just so embedded into our culture, misogyny. It's like you can't. There's no like. How do you? It's a mess because people don't even know that you're not supposed to do that. That's what's fucked up. Like,
but my thing is, I feel like Russell Simmons is getting hit the hardest with this. I mean, people did.
I think old what's his name did too though.
Who? Kevin Spacey?
No.
Matt Lauer?
The Jello pudding man.
But our melanin men. Our black men.
Right.
It's all black. It's all our
Bill
black
Cosby. Bill Cosby got really. They dragged him for a long time.
The one guy too. The Weinstein.
Harvey. Yeah.
I just don't get it. You got a guy.
I mean, but what do we? But this is what I'm saying. We had this discussion too on one of the episodes when I said, hoes be winning. Like, okay, there are females that do use sex as a tool to get jobs and do stuff deliberately. Like, that's what they do. They know that that's what they're doing. But you can't assume that every woman is like that. But in defense of some of the guys, how do you know she's not like that unless you say some inappropriate shit?
Mm-hmm. Now, are they saying they're getting raped? Or are they just allegations?
Well, there's sexual assault and there's sexual
these guys that's in power are giving these girls a proposition saying, if you do this, you get the position. Basically giving them a choice. Do you feel like they're not giving them a choice?
I don't think that some of them were given a choice. And I think that some of them were just like groped. Like, men say and do inappropriate shit. How many times have you been at the club? Well, you don't know because you're a guy, but how many times have you been at the club? Absolutely. And a guy like touched your ass or something, like, dude, I didn't ask you. I don't want you touching my ass. Like, sorry. Or the hug, and then all of a sudden he goes in for the booty touch before he lets go. Like, all that shit is inappropriate, and I don't think y'all know that. That's just like I said. If you come for a job interview, I'm like, pull down your pants, let me see your dick. If it's good enough, okay, you get the job. That's the type of shit females go through.
Kim not hiring nobody with a small dick.
Got the opportunity to say no and leave. Am I right? Or am I wrong?
Well, some women didn't, and that's where the line is drawn. I mean, some women were given an opportunity to leave, or they left, and some women were like, "Oh, I got to do this,"
so since they,
or maybe they were forced to do it.
I'm not saying that is right, but they were given a choice to. Say if he gave the proposition, take your clothes off. Let me see this. She can say no and walk out.
It happened with Jackie, yo.
No, some of the men forcibly touch those women without prior notification. I'm reading these stories.
They're allegations. That's exactly what they are. It's allegations. The only one that I heard where it was really a choice and it was fact is when Jackie was getting ready to bring out her album. She fucked E-Class for her advance money. The rapper that was beefing with Foxy Brown back in the early 2000s.
Oh.
She was real popular in like Miami and the southern region.
Well, I mean, look at K. Michelle came out and said she was abused, and I mean, there are people that are in the industry.
And the reason why I say that, is because it's visual now, and I can tell by how Memphis acts towards Toya.
Yeah,
you can tell
he's
that
an abusive kind of guy. Maybe
something
allegedly,
if it was, verbal. You could just tell.
He's controlling.
Right.
Yeah.
But with these other people.
I mean, you don't know. That's what I'm saying. This is what I need you guys as men to understand, that men are different when they're with women. I think y'all think, oh, no dude does that because y'all amongst each other.
We're not saying that no dude don't do it, but I mean every single dude that's
it's some creepy.
It's
some creepy. Yeah.
It's like, first off, they coming out 20 years later. That's a red flag. Right.
Well, they didn't want to be blackballed from the industry. I mean, they're
doing this for their personal gain. That's what I'm saying. They have the choice. Okay,
but it happens to us too.
But shoot, you gotta, they got a personal. I think like you got a choice. They got a choice.
I think some of them don't have a choice. I think some of them don't have a choice.
So you don't think it happened to us in corporate America? You don't
well, apparently, because Terry Crews came out and said it's happened to him. He's been assaulted by men.
If a man came to if a man went to court and said he got raped, how serious is that gonna get taken?
I believe it. I would believe it. I would believe it.
You would believe it, but how serious is it gonna get taken?
Right.
If a woman goes say she got raped, she probably never got touched or never even seen this man, but she's like, oh, he raped me.
Well, guys, speak up. I encourage male rape victims. Please speak up and speak out against your accuser and take her to court and do all of that. If y'all want to be taken seriously, look, have respect for your penis, okay? If somebody touched it and you didn't want it to be touched, speak up, okay? Then that will solve all of that. I think you're afraid of what you might look like if you say that you got raped, but it's not cool. If it's a woman, it's some aggressive females out here. I know it.
I know some guys. I'm not gonna say that they got raped, but I know some guys that didn't want sex from a woman, and a woman like just came on to them like very strong. And I mean, I think us as men, most of the time though, like even if something like that happened to us, we don't take it like that. It's just like, oh well, She just throwing this pussy on me like that. That's how we take. We're not looking at it like as in a rape. And I
right. That's what I'm saying.
Necessarily think that we don't take it as serious.
It's like you're giving sympathy sex to someone. Like, oh, she wants it so bad. Let me just let her get it.
So have you ever gave sympathy pussy to somebody? Like, oh, he just wants some pussy.
I mean,
yeah, that's a yes. We're gonna take that as a yes.